In this tutorial, I'll show you how to draw this cute pudding step by step. It's super easy and funny. For this drawing, I'm using canvas size 2048 pixel by 2048 pixel. As usual, you can grab the color palette and my giveaway brush for free. Now grab your iPad or sketchbook. We are starting. For drawing the pudding, I will start by drawing this oval shape for the top. And I will draw a rounded rectangle. It's a U shape for the pudding body. I will adjust it by using the editing tool. And here I will clean this line to make my lines clear. And as you see, I'm using the selection tool to adjust my shape. Now I'll start drawing a wavy line to show the caramel that coming down from the top of pudding, and I will keep the lines soft. Now I'll add those drops for the pudding just to make it cute. On the top of the pudding I will add this cute strawberry, and I will keep the lines curved. For the plate, I will simply draw an oval shape just like this, and I will use the editing tool to adjust it. Now I'll draw this line to give the plate a depth. Now I'm done drawing the first sketch. I will go to the sketch layer, lower the opacity, and create a new layer underneath this layer and start drawing the refined sketch. And for this I'm using my sleek ink brush and the light brown. Now I'll add two cute eyes for my pudding to make the drawing cute, and a tiny smile in the center of the pudding. And here I will add extra details for the sketch, like those lines for the caramel, a few drops also, just to match the reference that I'm using for this drawing. And now my sketch is ready for the next step, which is coloring. Now I'll create a new layer underneath the sketch layer, and I will choose the light brown to add the main or the block color. I use this technique because block color give my drawing a clean foundation before I add the colors, the shadows, highlights, or even the details. Here I'm drawing a closed line around my drawing because I'm gonna drag and drop the color inside it. It's a quick way to color. Once I'm done, I start creating layers above this block color, and I pick up the colors that I want to use to color this pudding. I always create a new layer for each item. For example, here I created a layer to color this piece of my pudding, and I'll create another layer for the caramel and strawberry. That helped me edit, adjust, or adding details without affecting the other elements of my drawing. As you see, every time I create a new layer and turning on clipping mask, and now I will color the strawberry, and as you see, I created a new layer for this one. I'm using the light red for the strawberry, and I will use the green to color the leaves here, but I'm still coloring on the same layer. Now I'm almost done coloring my sketch, and I will move to the next step, which is adding details, shadows, and highlights. Here I changed the caramel color. I used the brown because it was just like the red that I used to color the strawberry. This brown is in the color palette, so you can find it in the palette easily. Here I will use the freckle brush to add extra details to the plate, and as you see, I use the brown to do this. And now I'll start adding shadows by creating new layers above each layer. Set it to multiply mode, using my sleek ink brush to add shadows. I always pick up the same color. For example, here I picked up the beige to add shadows to this part of my drawing, and I will do the same for the caramel. Don't forget to lower the opacity of the layer after adding shadows, because it gives the drawing a natural look. For shading, I'm using my sleek ink brush and my grainy texture brush, and sometimes I use the smudge tool to smudge the colors and gives the shadows more natural look. Here I'm using my sleek ink brush and the yellow to add those dots to the strawberry, and I'm using the grainy texture brush to add those cute cheeks to the pudding. For highlighting, I will create a new layer, set it to screen mode. I'll use my sleek ink brush and the pure white to add highlights to my drawing. I'll lower the opacity of the brush and I'll start adding those highlights to the pudding. Once I'm done, I lower the opacity of the layer, and now I'll create a new layer, set it to add mode, choosing the light yellow, and I'll add extra highlights to the strawberry. I will add thin lines, just like this. And now I'll lower the layer opacity to 78. I'll add two cute white dots to the eyes to give them brightness. And here I'm adding extra shadows to the pudding. For this I created a new layer, set it to multiply mode, and I use the light purple to add extra shadows. And I'm still using my sleek ink brush for this step. And now I'll move to the last step, which is adding the final touches. In this step, I adjust the colors, shadows, and highlights by tapping on the adjustments tool and start adjusting everything. Here I tap on color palettes to adjust the colors. And now I'll tap on curves to adjust the red, green, and blue. Then I'll tap on noise to set it to 3, and the sharpen as well. I set it to 3. And now I'm done adjusting my drawing. Hope you enjoy watching this tutorial. If you draw this, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I would like to see your version. See you in the next video. Bye bye.